Hello, hello. Alright, creepy times. Back to Eternal Darkness. When did we play this last week? We played it last Friday?
I don't know.
I think so. I think we did. Maybe not. I don't remember. Hey, Jason, how you doing?
Hey.
Welcome. Oh boy. Happy Friday. It is Friday. I've lost complete track of what day of the week it is. Thanks. Glad you can stop by. Yeah, we've, did you start your new job yet? Or is that starting next week? I'm glad you can come and hang out with us for a little while.
Yeah.
This is our 6th stream, so hopefully
That's amazing.
Hopefully we're getting somewhere. I mean, each of them spent about 2 hours, so I don't know how on track we are for finishing the game, but... Alright, so that one, I guess it's this one. Peter Jacob. Oh, that's right, we just started that and we didn't do anything, right?
We didn't do anything at all.
Okay, next week on Thursday? Okay, cool. Well, we should try to play Ruby before you start your new job then. Alright, the darkness comes. Right, okay. So here's stuff on the table. Actually, let me look at my inventory. I have a lucky penny, right? Flash powder and flash pan. Yeah, I think I'm free on Sunday night if you want to try then, or even earlier in the day maybe, because I know Cora's got to be she's got to go to work, so we can't stream at night unless it's after my kid is in bed. So, but I'll text you and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, and I'm on call today too, so if at some point I get a phone call, unfortunately I have to turn off the sound for a few minutes. And...
Right. Yeah, maybe earlier in the day, because I don't think we're doing anything. Okay, so let's see what this thing's on the table here. That's a note. A soldier's letter lies on the table waiting to be sent home. Oh, that's sad. I'm gonna take it. It's never gonna get there.
Ooh,
Haha.
correspondence.
Earlier in the day. Okay, yeah, sounds good. If we don't have anything much going on. Alright. I guess I'll look at the letter. First letter from oh no, you just finished your soda. Oh, you have another one. Okay. Oh, thanks, GWN. First letter from Private Reginald Jackson to his love, Margaret.
Oh, Margaret.
I was admitted to this hospital on Tuesday. The damage caused to my legs was slight, but there's no way that I could ever walk normally again. I hate this place. Every day I am reminded that I will never be able to do the things I love. The hospital is a very strange place. Converted from an old cathedral, there's an odd atmosphere around it. Silent but for the words of the wounded calling out in the night. There's no doubt it is haunted. What I find most odd in this place is that you never see anyone leave during the day. It's not right. No goodbyes or farewells, just an empty bed when you wake. This is really depressing. That's horrible. That is so sad. Wow. I wonder if they just found like a real letter and then just like transcribed it or something. A real letter from a creepy cathedral.
The horrors of war.
I know, right? I mean, that's the real horror here, right? Oh, this is gonna be so creepy, isn't it? There's just like bodies everywhere. Alright, I guess we'll walk around. And now I know this place. Right, I'm not gonna be able to leave. The sounds of the bombs and everything is really atmospheric. Alright.
I actually don't know if you can go out that first door or not. I mean, that's not the exit, so
Alright.
it might be an anteroom or something. I really don't remember.
This is like no. Okay. I should have gone the other way. This is really, really interesting just with the bombing and everything. Alright, okay. Let's grab sex. The guard shifts about, obviously bored with his duty, and awaiting replacement or perhaps a call to arms. Okay. Oh, I know what this is. Let's just see if there's anything down here first. Get the box and open it.
Yeah. This game is so fantastic.
Still love the atmosphere of this. It's
deeply creepy. I'm not going upstairs, huh?
No, I won't. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else. Okay, I'm going upstairs. Hi. Stacked deeply on the landing, crates of medical supplies await use. Starets of morphine, bandages, tourniquets, antiseptics, the list goes on and on. With a motherly voice, the nurse advises that Peter get some rest. Should I just preemptively kill her, just in case?
You've been so nervous ever since those servants attacked you.
Hey, Emperox, how are you holding up?
Hey, Emperox. I'm impressed that you've made it on the stream here. Sounds like you had an exhausting time.
It's actually really cool with the surround sound, too. I actually don't know if the surround sounds work. The speakers work.
Well, I mean, they sort of also sound like home fireworks. You know what I mean?
Huh.
Maybe someone
Yeah,
outside
I guess
is
so.
setting off
It's perfect.
really loud, which of course gives me hives because I'm on call.
Right. You forgot when I were? Oh, is this World War II? This is what, 19...
No, hi, David.
Is this 1918?
Meridian.
1917? What year did it say
I don't
it was?
remember.
Was it
Yeah, I think it is
Doesn't
one.
it say in the save file? I think it says in the save file. Should save anyway. 1916.
1916,
Okay.
yeah.
Two years before the Spanish flu. Hey, David. Huh. Reorienting after your nap. That's a late nap. You thought I heard a lightsaber? Hey, Meridian. think, do you just normally hear lightsabers all the time? Is it like a Tootsie Roll? Hey, Q. Well, I'm gonna save anyway. Always a good idea. Because there are bodies in all of these little areas here, and I'm sure they're gonna rise up at some point. Rise up. Alright, there doesn't seem to be anything here. There's a room down here.
See, you're so used to the layout.
I do remember the layout from the last go, at least.
Yeah, we were talking about how playing so intermittently, he's found it really easy to lose track of the areas and not kind of retain the...
The last time, I remember it from the last time, though, finally. Another letter. They're just leaving these things lying around everywhere. This is why they never get back home. Is it the same letter? Oh, it is. I've been here for over a week now. The first letter was so freaking depressing. Been here for over a week now, and there is no word when I will be allowed to leave. Strange things have happened. At night, the sounds of the hospital change. Echoes of voices that don't belong to anyone haunt the walls and corridors. The restless ghosts, perhaps, or sounds of movement or whispers. I have seen war firsthand, and the sounds at night in this hospital scare me more than I ever thought possible. What is going on here at night? Why do I feel so threatened? My fears are worsened by the talk of the other young soldiers. One said he had heard cries for help in the middle of the night, cries that were only answered by snarls of rage and not compassion. Another said Lance Corporal Haskell had not been discharged but had gone missing. I stare at his empty bed with a sense of unholy dread gnawing at my heart.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure I've seen this episode of Doctor Who. No?
Emprox thinks there's a delay on the mic.
On the mic? Could be unsynced.
Hi, Mike Van Helder.
I think. Hey, Mike. Unsynced from, like, the camera? Or from the chat? Or from the game? Like, could be. Could be any of those things. If it's not too distracting, I'll just go with it, because I'm not sure what the issue is. I could unplug the mic and then plug it back in again, and that might fix it.
So. I don't know, is anyone else noticing an audio delay?
Yeah, let me know. Wait, what's this? We don't know for sure that the Spanish flu started in 1918.
An army cook in Kansas.
Okay, I mean, you know, I've heard that it was 1917, actually, so... I've got desynced lip flap. It could be. Well, because I know I have a delay set on the mic.
Yeah, okay.
Let me take a look here. Is that supposed to be set that way? Oh, maybe the camera isn't. Let me take a look at the camera. But if it's been desynced, then it's been desynced like every week. I think. Maybe nobody's noticed it before.
That's a good idea. David suggests making some game noise to see if it's synced.
But if it's the camera and the mic that are desynced, then that's different. It's a filter, I think. Video delay. No, that should be synced up. Although I don't know. All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what kind of.
Yeah, if it's really distracting, we can fuss with it some more.
Yeah. There's always something wrong in the game. I mean, here I'm gonna punch. 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 I think it's not as distracting for a game like this unless it's our camera and the audio that's not matching up, as opposed to like when I'm playing like a platformer. It could be a little bit more timed up. Is it just the camera and the mic? I can just unplug the mic and plug it in again to see if that does anything. I'm gonna do that right now.
active, is it?
No.
So think about them as lip flaps.
Alright, is that any better? Let us know. Lip flaps. We're
Yes.
not anime characters.
The lip flap.
Game audio system just seems synced with the game. Yeah, it should be. Alright, well, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I mean, I could unplug the camera too and then plug it back in again. That could
I
be.
guess there's no harm in it.
the
Give
issue.
it a try. Yeah. I'm saying it's not critical, but when you're punching a man to death,
If it's distracting, sure.
every 0.3 seconds counts.
Alright, let's see if that's any better. Let us know if that did anything or if it was all for naught. We strive to deliver the finest stream possible. Alright. Seems better?
Oh, good.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Punch. Punch.
Punch.
Punch. Alright. Thanks, Julian. Alright. So there's nothing up there this time. Oh wait, can I ring the bell? I didn't see anything that would let me do that. I doubt that old guy's coming back though. There's a rope here. Oh, I
He was
can't.
for a minute.
I can't actually do
Use
anything.
tools.
I don't have any. I have a
Got
flash.
a lucky penny.
Yeah, I'm gonna punch him with a penny.
You could blind him with it.
I guess. Alright, I
Or
don't
with your
think.
flash pan, for that matter.
True. Alright. A remaster would be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want something that is more like one of those remasters that they've been doing for Resident Evil, so that I could actually control the freaking camera. See, she's just standing there, all creepy, like waiting to be punched.
She's a nurse. You're like a patient wandering around the cathedral. She's worried about you.
This is a creepy cathedral.
It is a creepy cathedral. There are cries in the night. People disappear.
So I've heard, or so I've read. Alright, so there wasn't really much in here. Yet. Alright, I do still need to edit that video.
That's right.
Alright, so there are bodies here. Should look to see if there's something along the wall, right? Let's see. He's quite nimble, this guy. Ugh. Okay.
It's true. We were just playing. Was it Bianchi? I think he was a lot slower.
Whoop.
Bianchi.
That looks promising. I'll be back. Wait, how do I get over there? Okay, I just want to see if there's something. Like, I don't know, soldier's letter, perhaps.
I find everything that happens in the cathedral setting like the most fun. It's just my favorite.
Is he getting tired? Oh yeah, he's getting tired. It's like he's not running as fast as he was. Alright, so that's that. I'm not doing that right now. Hold on a second. I know there's stuff up here. The altar is cleared of all valuables, not only to prevent looting, but also to afford space for medical supplies and even as an operating table should the need arise. Good grief.
Woo!
Okay. There's a subway entrance over here. Someone's standing there. Hi. Guard quietly but strongly points out that this area is off limits to civilians. I'm not a civilian.
You're a reporter. You're
Oh,
a
I guess I
civilian.
am.
I don't think
Okay.
you're a military or religious type.
A sealed envelope that seems to have been left behind. Mine.
Mike Van Helder, I really enjoy you.
Does it bother anyone else that he's wearing +4s and those didn't become fashionable in the early mid-1920s?
I don't even know what you mean by a +4 or a +2.
So were they around but not fashionable, or?
What is a +4 and a +2? Oh, well, okay. Oh, you want to open the official correspondence?
Yep.
You're gonna poke your nose into some military.
I'm a
documents?
reporter.
All right.
I sniff out the story, wherever it may be. There's something going on in this cathedral, and I'm gonna get to the bottom of it. Oh, that's weird. What? Just check them. Look at them. Read them.
4 inches below the knee. +2s were 2 inches. Oh.
Tintin wore them. Tauntaun. Now you're speaking in Parox's language. All right. An official note on Army Regulation Stationery. The note reads, Private Thompson, by order of Lieutenant Hargraves on behalf of HRH George V, you are to leave your post of duty and rally in the street outside Ublay Cathedral. Further orders will be presented at the rallying point. God save the king. But which God? Right, so there's another guard down here. There's a body, probably. And the guard asks if Peter has clearance for the old tower, as it is a restricted area. Got your clearance right here, sir. Sorry.
Knickerbockers.
Clearly below the
Knee
knee.
length.
Yeah,
It's true.
it's very true.
How do you know they're not long pants that are like tucked into a boot though?
They do kind of look like long pants tucked into a boot, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe they're just
Oh,
hand-me-downs.
hand-me-down.
Did I check this thing over here? Wasn't there a piano?
There was.
Cathedral's tabernacle is fashioned from aged varnished mahogany. Its doors are closed and there doesn't appear to be any way of opening it manually. Right, and the piano opens this, right? So where's the piano?
Assuming the machinery still works.
You're guarding the piano? Are you kidding? There's a thing on the piano though. Hold on a second. Don't mind me. I'm just a reporter. I can't get it. The guard frowns and ushers Peter away from the organ. He explains that it is one of the few antiques in the region that has so far survived the war, that while he's alive, it will remain intact. While you're alive, you say.
That's smart.
But there's a thing like right here. It's glowing. Right?
You know, my history teacher used to tell a story about how he went to see the Magna Carta one time, and like, it was just sitting there. It was just like sitting there, and a lady with a pair of knitting needles was knitting in front of it, and he could have like reached out and taken it.
Nice.
But that was like the extent of the security on it. It's clearly one of those situations. You wouldn't dare take that thing while that guy's standing there.
He's gonna shield it with his body thoughtless, and then it'll be fine. I guess I will not be able to get that glowing thing that is over here while this guard. Like, I'm looking at it right now. It's just like, I want it. I want it. I want it. I can't get it because there's a guard here. Okay. I guess, but I can't do anything with the spell because I don't have a spell book yet.
It's a shame you have not yet met a tome of eternal darkness that yearns to be possessed.
It's true. It's true. Yoink!
Duke of Wales bore them in the public in 1924. Interesting.
Well, this looks exciting.
How do you come by this esoteric knowledge? I really appreciate that you have this information.
This is one of those moments where it's like, how do you know that? It's like, how do you not?
I guess.
Detail. An odd collection of colored lines decorate the wall. Below the design steps appear to lead up into the wall. Below the design, steps appear to lead up into the wall, going nowhere. Boldly going forward.
What can that be about?
We can find reverse. Okay.
You're allowed to. It's awesome that you do. I'm just wondering, like,
You're
how you came to know.
Not only are you allowed to know things, you're allowed to impart your knowledge upon us, and I'm very glad that you are here to enlighten us.
I always learn something interesting from Mike Van Helder.
It's true.
I also always refer to Mike Van Helder as Mike Van Helder as opposed to English.
It's true. We need to engage with Mike Van Helder more often. All right, so.
Did you go down the middle corridor? There are.
I mean, I didn't go down the middle corridor,
Maybe
so
I'll just call you Van.
if there's something that gets triggered by my actions, then I'm not into
No, I think I will continue to call you
There's a
Mike
body
Van
here,
Helder.
though. There's a guy here. Oh, I'll talk to this guy. because he looks like he really wants to talk. At least he's breathing. Unless there's an alien in his body, in which case that's even creepier. Death to false mics. The soldier is rather distressed. Perhaps he has lost a lot of friends to the trenches of the Somme. He confides that the only stories are sad ones, and that the only true heroes are in the mortuary. You know, he could have told me that instead of giving me a summary of what he told me. Okay.
Not that kind of game.
No, I guess not. Oh, look, can I just lie down here for a second? No, okay. Can I go in here? Aha. Nope, I can't. The faint sound of moaning emanates from behind the linen veils. Whispered utterances, frantic prayers to loved ones, words offered only by those who face their mortality. This is such a cheerful place. Covered with blood-stained sheets, these poor souls have passed from this world. For them, the suffering is over, but for those around them, the ordeal continues. Yep, this is great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. This is where I want to be.
He's dressed to go golfing in 8 years. He's ahead of his time, all right? He's a forward thinker. He's just very, very early for all of his appointments.
It's the only sleep he's gotten in weeks. I'm so sorry, but you know, he needed human comfort.
Nothing?
Nothing. Got nothing. Just
How do you make progress?
bloody
here? It's
sheets.
crazy.
Just bloody sheets here.
Can you open that podium?
I wasn't able to. I don't think.
At what point do you find a morphine-addicted Hungarian nobleman? Oh. Perhaps he is the
Oh wait, there's a
morphine-addicted
lady over
Hungarian
here. Is there a
nobleman.
nurse? Okay, hold on. There's a guy here.
He only thinks he's recording.
I'm gonna talk to him. This soldier's rather distressed. Perhaps. Oh, it's the same story. Okay. How about the nurse? Hello, nurse.
It's odd that all of their stories align so precisely.
All the nurses want me to get some sleep. Oh, this one looks different. No, it doesn't. Come on. There's actually nothing in there. Look, you can see right inside. There's nothing in there. Nobody is in there.
What's moaning then?
Oh, that is creepy.
Dum dum dum.
2K. Hey, John Early. 2K Gaming is charging $70 for next gen basketball. Hey, I paid $70 for a 30-year-old NES game, so maybe there will be clues in his copy of Herodotus. Did he just put his hand up like I don't know what to do?
Just as you were doing a moment ago.
No, that's really eerie.
You have
All
a
right, let's go
connection,
back
the
up
two of
here.
you.
Let's see. There's got to be something. There was nothing in the podium. I mean, I couldn't get in there. I found the letter here.
You did.
Okay, maybe I need to do. I don't know. He just looks dumbfounded. Surely there's something happening here in this place.
Actually, his haircut is very similar to yours as well.
Oh my goodness. Surely that's a coincidence. Someone was very eager to give me a haircut today. Oh, you know what? I've got soldier's orders. Maybe that'll...
Oh, yeah.
So let's see.
No. They're usable.
Just in case he, like, does something horrible to me.
Try the other guards. I don't
At least he
even know,
gave
man.
them back. He should have just kept them. Like, what are you doing with this? What else do I have? I have a lucky penny. Flash powder and a map. I mean, not a map.
No, you do also have a map.
Well, yes. That's not going to help me. Alright, well, let's see. I mean, you know the answer, right? There's the piano. Maybe he needs the orders. I'm going to show them to him, too. See if that does anything. Nope. Okay. Well, then they're intended for somebody, so somebody wants to see those orders. And I'm gonna find them. Maybe one of the other guards. This like antechamber or whatever. There's a guard down here. Ah, a call to arms. I've got a call to arms for you.
Dun, dun, dun.
The guard unfolds the orders and begins to read them before exclaiming,
L.
Bloody hell, lad! We must be on the offensive. Following the orders, he
L.
takes leave of his
Wow,
post.
That's amazing.
Farewell, sir. Thank you. Goodbye.
Oh, horse is following you, basically.
Gives the cards some cigarettes and cards. Oh, good point, Thoughtless. Nothing I do here can change the future, right? I just sent a man to his death so I could play an organ. Thank you for that perspective. Yeah.
It's beautiful. It's heroic. Hey, a weapon.
Yikes.
Ugh.
Designed to muster patriotic feelings, these posters declare that the Allies are fighting the good fight. It's small comfort for the occupant of the room who spent corpses lying the cold cathedral floor. Coming next month from Mondo.
I don't like that their corpses are spent.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
it's
what does that
horrible
mean?
yeah, I don't know.
We pretty much did everything we could with these corpses, so hey, here's something.
Yeah.
A pistol.
Weaponry.
Should Peter pick the revolver up? Heck yeah. At the very least I can use it to kill myself. Uh-oh. What? Oh, great. That's just great.
That's so much worse.
Wow.
Now you're in a creepy French cathedral in the dark in
Someone
World War
forgot to
I.
pay their electric bill. Stacked like logs, Peter stands before the price of human war. Wow! Wow! Peter stands before the price of human war.
Also, Peter is not stacked like logs, so I don't like that construction.
This is true too. The bloodied corpses of young men who have made the ultimate sacrifice to defend their own countries and those of others. Wow. That is a sentence I'm taking a picture of right now. That's amazing. Is that even going to take... Let's see. The price of human war. Okay. Misplaced modifier and a sentence fragment. Should have hired a copy editor. Yep. They copy edited it, but it was in the dark.
Well, the visual I'm getting of Peter stacked like logs is quite...
Alright, so he can
Quite
still
extraordinary.
somehow see that there's things to examine, but...
This is what happens when you touch guns.
Yeah. I can't do anything because there's bodies here anyway. Here's another door. That's not the door I came in, though, is it? That is the door I came in. Okay. Looks like oh, hold on. What's happening here?
Whoa.
Oh, no!
Oh, man.
At least it's light in here.
It's just you and that tome made out of human flesh that yearns to be possessed. Look, who do you suppose that last podium is for?
Have I not actually looked at these statues before? I don't
I
think
think I've looked at some of them.
Huh. Interesting. I don't think I haven't really paid much attention to these. Nope, no name
I'm pretty
here?
sure you've looked at Kareem before.
Why have these guys got no names? Okay.
You may have looked at them before. I'm pretty sure you skipped Elliot every time.
Yankee.
Yeah.
Luther. Oh, poor squished Luther.
Yeah, that's funny.
Sorry about the rapid cut to the statues. Stupid library only has one book.
I know, right? They offer opportunity after opportunity not to pick up his book, and yet the game won't advance unless you do it.
Can I climb up there? That would be
No,
awesome.
just stand there. You can skip ahead. Don't pick up the book and play the chapter.
Well, hey, that means we're pretty close to the end of the game, right? That's a really cool. I want to get that. I want to get that flooring in Animal Crossing.
Oh my god. Those tombstones
The
in
borrowing
there.
history, just you line after line. Yada yada
Yeah,
yada.
good point, Thoughtless. He is a reporter. Did you claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? How nosy are you, man? Oh, Peter. You fool. Yeah, I don't know. I would be out of here. I would be out that door so fast.
I mean, I'd probably pick it up because it's a book.
It is a book.
So, you know.
Like,
Exactly, free books.
like if the floor weren't screaming at you, you could consider picking up the book. Anyway.
He also
It's
doesn't
a
really have a
neat looking
choice.
book.
It's like you don't pick up the book, you don't leave that
it's a game,
room.
Yeah,
Right.
game over, man.
Oh, great. Okay. I pressed the wrong button.
Fair point.
I'm going to enchant. That's the wrong spell. Okay, fine.
Did you shield yourself or heal?
I shielded myself for some reason.
No,
I mean, I
you
healed
heal.
myself for some reason. I forgot that I have that shield. I'll probably use that sometime.
Shield? Oh, yeah. The shield spell, yeah. That's a useful one.
Those are all my bullets, man. You can't
You can't finish it. You're out of bullets. That was fast.
shoot. Well,
Oh, no.
do you think an enchanted, like...
He's not fighting the battle, Emperox. He's just a reporter. Oh, it'd be so sad though
Well,
if the war was
I
resting
mean,
on
I
his
just
shoulders.
saved the game just before that happened, so I could also just reverse. But you know what? I can still punch, so I'm good.
It's true.
What am I doing? Why are you doing that?
Punch remains a valuable.
No, that's useless.
I'm sure you'll find more bullets. Oh, I'm sure.
Alright, so I got the spell book, so now I can go to that spell downstairs, I guess. How do I get down here? It's all dark now, which is so eternal, this darkness. Where the heck am I? I'm going up?
Up.
Oh god, see? Come on! I told you!
Look, I didn't say you were
Oh,
you were wrong to
I knew
distrust
it!
them.
I knew it! I could have killed her before!
Could you? Would your conscience have let you do that?
I can't even hurt her
Why
now
don't
for
you
some
just
reason.
run away?
I don't know.
Just
I'm just gonna
exit.
go. I'm just gonna go.
Remember that time you had that fist fight with a zombie and you could have left the whole time? Oh. The zombie stood up or something.
Ugh. Oh, come on. Nope. Nope.
Oh. She hits way better than you. I don't know if you can have another punch fight. She's not as slow as Anthony was.
He's not really good at fighting. Stupid reporter. Come on. He's not even hitting
Why
her.
don't you run upstairs, see what's going on up there? And then dodge.
Go away.
Flee away.
Nope.
Oh dear.
Ah, no. Oh boy. Now we're in trouble.
Yeah, that would drive me to murder too. Meridian says she's not possessed. She's mad you woke that patient up earlier after you just got him to sleep.
Oh, nonsense.
Run and then heal. Oh no. Bone thief. You need better weaponry.
Okay. Well, that was not fun.
Why?
So much for that. Come on.
Quite a hurry.
Way to fail humanity. Hey, I
Really?
didn't start this war.
I really hate that that skull when you die has like eyes in it. It's not just a skull.
Oh, interesting.
Ooh.
So this is the first time that I'm considering in the alternate reality in which your player character stays dead that Bone Thief is wearing your player character's skin. Alright, so
That's what I would do
I've got a
in the Bone Thieves.
revolver. I'm gonna equip that anyway, just in case. And I'm going to enchant it, just in case.
Cool.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the flash powder.
I feel like I've seen it, the Bone Thief actually climb into your body at some point as well, when you've died. Like, I'm fairly sure that's happened
So
in the game.
a flash powder and a flash pan.
Mm-hmm. Indeed you have.
And what does that do exactly?
Good question.
I mean, it's dark. So it would illuminate a room.
Are you gonna try it on the...
Well, I don't
try it
want
on the bad guy?
I guess I could do that. I don't know if that's gonna do anything. Where is he? Oh. I'm stuck now. So it blinds him for a second. That's cool.
That's good.
I don't know where I'm gonna find more flash powder.
Maybe that'll tide you over until you can get a, oh, there's the nurse. Run! Flee away!
So I get a real weapon.
Yeah, you get a real weapon.
There's a thing in here.
Something looks at you, yeah.
But I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be doing up in that room anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember if you're meant to go up there now or not. I think I mean, I remember what you're meant to
Hold on
do.
a second. I don't know if there's any point in
Reloading.
in enchanting it. I mean, hi, just don't mind me. Just pass it through. Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Okay, hold on. Oh, okay. What is up
That's
here?
pretty
Is
cool.
there anything in here?
You just look around. Well, run then. There's nothing.
There's nothing in here. Okay, I'm leaving. Goodbye.
She looks so pleasant.
She just wants me to get some rest. Forever! Take a load off. Alright, well, let's go back downstairs. It's from a camera. What do you mean it's from a camera? The flash?
Oh, yeah, the powder.
I know what it's from. I just don't know, where I'm going to find more of it. Because presumably he's the only reporter here.
Left, I think. Yeah, I feel like if you're near death and they jump on you in that position, they will actually climb inside you.
Crap. Oh boy. Oh. Okay, reload your flash powder. Phew. Okay.
Indeed.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Everything is bad, or at least some
boy.
things are
Oh
bad.
boy. This is not good. I'm gonna go back over. I gotta go back over to where that spell is, presumably.
Or you can't cast that yet, I'm gonna tell you.
What? Why not?
It's a bigger...
Okay, maybe I can go down here. The guard's gone.
Guard's dead.
Wait. Oh jeez.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Why don't you keep your revolver then?
Why don't I?
Well, if you die, you know you don't need to waste your time going back
It's true.
upstairs. Bone thieves? Yeah, they're creepy. There you go. Just 2 shots that time. Warn you, if you finish one of flee!
Oh, nuts. I'm still stuck. Okay. Jeez. Well, that didn't go well. Wait a
Oh,
minute,
look at
there's a
that.
thing here.
Hey, yo.
Oh my god.
Check it
Get the
out.
thing, get the thing, get the thing.
Do you have any weapon? Like any...
Bullets for it?
Oh, it comes preloaded. That's nice.
What? Why?
Few seconds.
No, I won't caution you again if you finish it. Okay. It is no Scramasax, you know? Nothing is the Scramasax.
Jeez. Alright, well...
What was that? Was that the dead body of the guard?
One of the cathedral's guards lies dead by his post. His death was sudden and violent, his broken limbs twisted at odd angles with a trickle of blood issuing from his mouth and ears. Man, okay. That was exciting. It sure wastes a lot of ammo here.
You must get a non-projectile weapon at some point.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, rats. Okay. Actual rats. What's over here? Huh, okay.
Some doors. Two
Door
doors
number
now.
1 or door number 2? I guess we'll go left. Hope I find a melee weapon.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Weirdly, it's better lit down here. Is it just because of my rifle?
I think it might be your rifle. Or maybe your eyes are adjusting to the dark since you're in a lightless basement.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, that looks like ammunition.
Where? Here?
No, the glowing thing.
Oh, yes, there.
Go.
Excellent. How much do I have? 12. Okay. Look, books. Why don't you want to read these books? It's a book. It's a free book. Read the book. No. Like the Maria Celeste, the desk hasn't been touched in some time. What? As though its user suddenly turned away and never returned. A half-written letter bespeaks silent, unfinished activity. What does that book say there? Something daily journal or dad's journal or something journal?
Dad's journal.
Dad's journal.
Sure, it's daily journal.
Can I use
That's
this
funny, though.
broom as a melee weapon? I'll take it.
I know, this man is much more resourceful than the game's limitations allow, I'm sure.
What is this thing on the wall here? Like a fish or something? That is.
Strange.
Hey. Thank you. 303 rifle. Wait a minute. So what was the other ammunition
Revolver.
for?
The little gun.
So this is for the rifle. That was for the revolver.
Mhm.
Okay. That's not a lot. All right. This is my boomstick. Just likes looking at things and doesn't care what they are. A desk kept meticulously clean. Peter's surprised that it is not more chaotic for a frontline hospital. After all, isn't this where the death certificates are written?
Yes, the great chaos of writing out death certificates.
Right, okay. I don't know if I should save. You know, I'm going to save, but I'm going to save in a different slot in case I'm completely boned by not having weapons.
Sensible. Bianchi's like, "Rrrr,"
Bye, Bianca.
glaring daggers at you.
Okay. Well,
All the rats.
just in case. Plus, it's glowing in a pleasing way.
Yeah, I think he is. I think he's English. Hey, yo. Glowy stuff. Rooms to explore. Joy, joy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. I mean, there's no happy, happy, joy, joy about anything in this place, but yeah.
You just
Hey.
gotta sing the song to keep your spirits up.
The workings of the pipe organ have remained mostly the same since installation. Originally, the bellows were driven manually, now they're steam powered. Okay. Yep. Glad, because I'm gonna go play. Oh, I gotta go play that thing. Still have to go back up and play that thing. That
It's
guard's probably dead too,
electrical.
right? A lot of ammo though. Need that. Definitely need that.
Yeah, they're sure loading you up with ammo.
Well, I hope that doesn't mean that they're not gonna give me a melee weapon because that would be a problem. It'd be a problem. Now this is basically Resident Evil, which I was never good at. So. Okay.
I hear a trapper. I wouldn't waste your ammo though.
No, I guess not. Hi.
If you walk quietly, it won't go off.
he's upset. I think he knows I'm here. I can
Maybe so.
go in this door.
Oh, there is another door, isn't there? There are a couple of doors. Look at that. I don't remember those being there before. But I guess it's possible that the cathedral was expanded at some point in the last couple of years. Hello?
Old, rusty, but faithful for many years, a coal-burning boiler provides heat and steam to the cathedral complex. There's currently no pressure being diverted to the generator. Should Peter turn the wheel? Yeah,
Do it, man.
I guess. Will that
Go
turn
Pete.
on the lights or something?
Might be a component thereof.
Is that the door when I came in, or is that a different door? That is a different door. Door. What?
Oh, there is a door.
It is a door.
Wow.
It's another door.
I did not notice
Want to save again? Is there no enemies in this room?
Oh, the kitty just settled down in the chair.
The door is unlocked but won't open. It is as if there is a large object on the other side blocking its
I
movement.
wonder if that's the exact case.
Or a large body. Okay. We'll go back in here. So I have to remember to come back over and see something. Oh, that's even more fun.
Scrum sex.
There's like a lever or something. What's this? The generator is working but doesn't appear to be providing power to all the circuits of the cathedral. Perhaps a fuse is blown. There's a lever to switch the generator on and off. Yeah. The sound of metal grating against metal is combined with a hiss of steam, but there doesn't appear to be any output of power. Is the circuit broken?
I love how you're pulling that lever with both.
Alright, so I need to fix a circuit. That might be in that other room that I can't get into. Oh no, here it is. Perched on the wall beside the generator is an open-faced fuse box. The fuse appears to be missing. There's no sign of where it could be. I need to find a fuse. Okay, this is turning into like, what, mist or
I
something?
will save you a big lot of running around and tell you I think you may already have what you need in your inventory.
Oh, a lucky penny.
Maybe. I think, yeah. Okay, great.
In a rush of inventiveness, Peter Jan, thank you for the tip. I should have remembered that. That's that old trick. Dun, 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
Lucky I had that penny.
Do it again with your foot. Woo woo! The light!
That was creepier. No. Anything else down here? I'm gonna take my penny back now. No. Be stupid. Alright.
Great for burning your house down, says Mike Van Helder. But yeah, right? You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
Save it. I mean, I feel like I have a lot of ammo now, so I might be okay. We'll see. Alright. I feel like the lights are going to attract horrors.
Yeah, I think for sure it's a little piece of knowledge that
Take a look at this room real quick
Thinking.
before I can see better. Like, these shovels would make great melee weapons. You know, for want of anything else. I'll still take the broom. Here. Wait a minute. There's a hole in the wall.
there is. If only you had seen a hole in the wall before.
Indeed. Alright, I know what to do there. I've never... Oh yeah, okay, let's see. Did this once before.
What?
Excuse me?
That's bunk. That's completely untrue. Maybe you're just like poorly positioned.
Right, because I'm standing right up against the wall. There we go.
Hi! Trevor on the moon.
a hole. That's what the trapper says.
That's what it's saying.
Oh, look. Hello. It's the body of a soldier. A patient from the hospital. Sorry. I'm gonna stop doing that.
Oh, Lord.
See, it's his body's there, right? Blocking the door. Can I move him? Can I move him?
What do you know?
I can't move him with this thing.
You
though,
can
right?
move him with a trapper. That's the purpose of a trapper.
I can't. I can move it.
Yeah, you target it and then you take it to the trapper dimension. Oh yeah, check that out. Oh, you're so useful.
Bye.
Trapper time.
Thanks, little buddy. Hey, what's this? That looks like that thing that's downstairs.
A cheer clay of power. Which is annoying. A bigger shiny penny. Yes.
A bigger shiny penny. Yes.
Stick
my
it in the
new,
circuit breaker.
my new lucky penny.
Burn down the cathedral. Luckier penny.
That cathedral needs to be burned. Let's be honest.
If any cathedral needs to be raised.
Yes. I don't think there's
Yeah.
any saving it. All right.
Oh, if only that were a melee weapon.
What is this thing? This room is used to store coal for use in the steam boiler that powers the cathedral's generator. Small piles are all that's left, and with the almost endless war, resupply is a long way off. Okay, so there's coal here.
Indeed.
There's a hole. There's coal and a hole. Okay.
Coal in a hole.
All right. I think I got what I came here for.
Alright, let's go explore the rest of the basement.
Yep. Yep. Glad I came back in here. Hi. Oh dear.
Oh.
Is that body gonna be there? What I summoned? I don't even know what I need to heal exactly. Let's see. I guess my sanity or my health. Or my sanity. I guess I can't get my sanity back any other way. So.
If you don't have strong feelings, you can always also just go to the purple and exit.
Oh right, I forgot about that. Oh right, because I don't want to waste ammo.
It's fine though. You're gonna heal
I'm
soon.
just gonna run away from it.
Run away! Run away! Man, I really... This game is so great. I just enjoy it. Look, there's the body.
Wow. It's pretty cool.
Good call,
I was wondering.
Good call.
That is pretty cool. Okay. I like that.
What
I
is
like
this
that little
posture?
detail. He's just like, he's just been in another dimension. He's pondering.
Okay, fine.
Pondering that.
Alright, he has a little processing time.
I thought there was another trapper in here.
Oh, look how you're trembling. That was so cute. Tremble, tremble.
Casks full of maturing wine. Oh, it must be really good wine by now. Oh, I
So
remember
one
this-
benefit of
this
being
little
here.
area.
I would never leave the wine cellar.
Wait, that's been boarded up, hasn't it? Again.
Yarp.
Those trappers have such a sad existence.
How do you know that? They may be quite fulfilled.
But they summon somebody to the dimension and then they collapse.
Well, like a honeybee dies if it stings you, right? But it still has a worthwhile life.
What do the trappers do the rest of the time when I'm not there? Alright, here's the body.
Scientific investigation, perhaps. A stabbing rifle!
Far removed from his brothers in arms, a victim of the cathedral rather than by bullet or bayonet. I guess I can't take anything though. He drank himself to death, I bet, right?
See, that is what I would be doing at this point in my career.
That's all I can see here.
I would
Is
just
there really
be-
nothing else down here? Huh. Alright. There's a whole other, like, area on the other side of that wall. Okay. I guess I came down here for that that new penny. Trap stuff. I guess so.
You want to look in that room a little more closely before you leave?
The one I just left?
I'm just trying to save you some time, perhaps. I can't remember
In here?
Yeah.
Or okay.
This room.
And there's wine. Hear something. Something kind of creepy.
I mean, I may be wrong that there's more to do. It's been a very long time.
I mean,
Alright, I guess maybe I was thinking of a different
I
visit
wouldn't be
to this
surprised,
area.
but I wouldn't be surprised if you saw that
It
downstairs.
must have been one of the prior visits I was thinking of. Never mind. Go on upstairs.
Fortunato might be on the other side of this wall, though. I don't want to waste a bullet and fire at it. or
No,
anything.
don't fire at it.
It's not going to do anything.
That's gonna
Oh, I know what to do.
Punch it. The solution is not always punching.
Alright, well. So much for that. Why did I do that? Spit take. Alright, let's get out of here.
Spitake.
Spitake. This thing again, right? I guess I need to go play that organ. It's probably the next thing to do.
So does that mean it's on now then? You don't have to like turn the wheel or anything like
I
that?
don't know. I don't know what
You
it
already
is.
did turn a wheel of some sort, right?
Steam powered. Yep. Okay, so it should be good.
Alright, cool. Go play the organ.
So I went down here already, right?
You did. The lights were off at the time, but I don't think there's anything particularly exciting when you go to the rooms.
Yeah.
Just the
Usual.
curious order.
Almost like nobody had ever written a death certificate in there. Somehow. Really, I really would like to take that broom with me. Or that one. There's so many brooms here.
Spoken like someone who's never written a death certificate.
So many brooms. Okay, up. That was weird. Holy crap!
You getting bombed.
That's not even the horrors of this place. That's just war.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap!
Just what this game didn't need.
That beautiful stained glass. It's horrible. You monsters! I can't save here.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna play the organ. Oh, there's music there, right? A piece of very old paper sits on the pipe organ, callously misplaced and forgotten. You know what? I tried to grab it before.
It has been sitting there for hundreds of years.
Because anytime anybody looked at it, the guard was like, nope.
Mana, 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 mana.
Check it out. Piece of parchment with some musical notations written on it. Okay, yep. Let's go here.
Did you ever play the organ?
Tiny demonic figures hide within the swirling facade designs almost invisible to the eye.
Like actual tiny demonic creatures?
I
or
don't
like
know.
carvings of demons?
I think they're carvings of
First
demons.
amongst...
They're stacked like logs, Cora.
Well, so was Peter. Not too long ago, as I recall.
I'm gonna play
According
the
to the
organ.
sentence in question.
What the heck is that? Is that a bee? Okay.
Try again.
It's missing a piece.
Yep.
Alright.
Ba-na, 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 ba. Basically.
Hope nobody heard that.
So all the enemies start running towards the pipe organ. It's like, this shakes the whole cathedral.
So it's BAA maybe? Or BBA?
It's BYA.
BYA. Oh,
BYA is
okay.
BYA.
Well, how do you know that?
We played it before.
I mean, I could just try all the combination things.
You could.
Is this the same song I played before?
It is.
Okay, I should have remembered it.
Yeah. As Meridian says, I was impressed they expect you to remember.
I would just... Oh, boy.
Look, it did summon the creatures. They're only summoned by actual music. Oh!
Get off of me. Goodbye. Oh, boy.
Says,
Oh,
I
no,
figured
there's
you'd have
more
to
of
start
them.
with Farajah. What was that?
The tabernacle is
handle.
almost empty. Empty of all the things that should be there, such as holy water or other ritualistic items. A door handle, yes.
Is that what belongs in a tabernacle? I mean, like what?
I think you put, like, wine and stuff to bless.
Oh, I mean, so it would suggest.
Yikes. Oh my god. Oh god. Go over here. Hurry.
The old cathedral.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh, no, wait, it's gonna jump in the nurse.
I know. I don't like it. Oh jeez.
Oh, enchant that or save her or something.
Oh jeez. I don't think I can save her.
Well, now you can't.
Dead.
Now
Okay,
she's
she's
been.
dead.
Oh,
Oh jeez.
gross.
Okay, hold on a second.
You.
Oh boy.
Her head's all
gonna-
twisted off.
Just
Yeah.
gonna go over here for a second. Crap.
Oh, it was horrible. Could have saved her. Just got-
Could I have saved her?
I don't know, actually. I mean, she was not infested with a bone thief. when
That
you
thing like
came in.
just came. I don't know. It was in the process.
It was in the process of jumping on her. Who knows? If you would like to tell yourself for reasons of comfort.
This room has fallen into disuse. It also looks like it's just kind of plain falling. The shelves, once full of books and scrolls, are now rife with dust. Very nothing but trash and
Rife with
debris.
dust. That's a
Hey,
bit
Omega
strange.
Ace Gaming. Did I see you
Omega
streaming
Ace.
a little while ago too? I noticed just before I started and I felt bad. Oh yes, thank you. I will be able to kill that nurse so much more easily now.
Ah, two-edged sword. Two edges.
That's much better. You were streaming until 4 hours ago. Oh, the Neverhood, that's right. Yeah, my whole schedule's been wacky today. Can I save in here? I can. Let's do that. Okay. Yep.
Fallen into disuse. All the secret passages are out of order.
What else we got going on? I still would like to look at these books. Okay. Six. Oh, it's just a rat.
Ratus, ratus.
No Scramasax, but I'll take it. Man, he's low on health. He's
Low on
low on
sanity.
sanity. Right? I know what's down here.
To go get him. I love how he seems to tremble as he walks. I realize it's just like a rendering here.
He could be trembling.
He could be trembling. I don't know. Maybe he's a nervous feller. I'd certainly be nervous in this situation. What happens when there's other things?
So much better than it.
Gone.
I
Just
like
explode.
his. I like his finishing like that is so much better than
Like
a
him
rifle.
and Bianchi just going to town on the
So much better than a rifle. What's the other killing spell? I forget. So,
You had a 5.1.
right.
But, yeah.
So there's a door there. Okay, I remember where I am. That's where they had that conversation.
That's right.
Yeah. And then... let's see, what's this? The altar stands wreathed in cold
It's
mist.
just weird. Does that creepy voice sound like it's saying miracles can happen? I don't know. You know, I was actually just thinking to myself how much clearer it is when it says Narakoth Santak mantra.
Mantrabach. Mantrabach.
Mantrabach.
Have you been Mantrabaching again?
Mantrabach. Yeah, it's much clearer than like the creepy turtles when it says here.
Those evil demons mumbling again.
Yeah, I don't know. They're always whispering crazy stuff.
Indeed. Alright, I feel so much better than that sword.
Quite a relief, huh?
So I'm gonna go in here.
Yeah. We're doing well.
Yeah, I'm doing okay. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, we're good. We're solid. I think it's free and we get ready to this weekend, so it's
Yeah, my
nice.
editor
We get to hang
didn't-
out a little bit.
My editor didn't send me anything, so I don't have anything to do. Boxes of medical supplies. Yep. Okay. I kind of feel like just like let's just mash these bodies just in case. Right? Just in case. All right. Here's something here.
Some bullets.
Let's see.
There's something over there as well.
Very unsporting. Yeah, how are you doing? How's your, are you healing up okay? Oh yeah, there's something here.
There's two
something
other
over
somethings
too.
here. Yeah. There's a torch I think you can also take if you would like it.
Torch.
I think so.
Torch? Oh, over
In
here.
the area where the light is.
One thing I learned from Shadowgate, you always take a torch. Okay, so wait, there's nothing else in here? I thought there was like a door or something. I guess not. That was it.
No, I think this was always kind of a dead end.
Okay. Ha 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 ha. Sure is for these guys. Alright. Let's save again.
Oh my, excuse me.
Alright. Still don't have a clear purpose. Go through. I did. There's nothing down here.
No, I don't think so. You can use your
Oh, I can go do that spell thing. Alright. Now that I have that disc. Mop, new penny. Alright, let's go out. Healing up well. Got stuck towards the very end of the neighborhood, so I threw in the towel. I'll have to check that out because I have no idea what that game is. Like that, huh? Nope. That's what you get for climbing into nurses. Right, the stained glass window. Look at that. Makes it so crunch, 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 crunch. Honestly, got stuck too many times for it to be entertaining. Well, I'll just check out a little bit of it to see, what it's like. Alright, we gotta construct a spell, I guess.
Excuse me.
Okay. How you doing? It's pretty early for a change.
Yeah, it's really, you got a little more sleep than usual since it wasn't a working day. Should not be as tired as I am, but what are you gonna do?
Why won't it let me choose new spell?
Hmm?
Hmm?
You're already in spell list. You have to back out.
Oh, right, gotcha. Stupid.
You should probably check the runes you need in the spell list anyway.
So I guess it's reveal invisible, right? So let's see.
The puppy.
Oh, the puppy. Refuses to sleep on my schedule.
He'll settle in.
Alright, so I need Narakath and Red Gormor. Okay. Oh, now that shows up. Oh, that's the other one. Okay. Boop. And we need the green one?
That's the one that beats blue. Yeah, that's weird.
Okay. One more. And power.
Kitten. When did Kitten arrive, by the way?
Don't stop wasting your spells. Okay. I don't have enough spell for this. Oh. It's missing a handle. It's like you cast a spell and it's like, oh wait, we had one more thing that we did. Not only did we cast a spell on this, we also stole the handle. Oh, that's a little anticlimactic. I was just like, oh man.
I have one fit about him not eating. Lost him once.
Playing Animal Crossing on the side. I still
needed.
needed
Clicked him trimming his nails. Well, that's fun times. I actually misread that, and I thought you said you accidentally somehow got him in the mailbox. Just stuffed him in the mailbox by accident.
Puppy
or something. It is going great.
I only played a little bit of Animal Crossing today. I swum around.
Yeah, we tried that out. It was a fun little patch.
I need something to track down those arcade games. Maybe this weekend. I have to see if my friend is available. All right. I see some ammo over here. I don't need that ammo anymore. I'm not using.
Kitty arrived in the mail.
Not using those.
Look at the new delivery.
Just ammo everywhere. Ammo for days. Okay. Okay.
What's over there?
Hmm?
I said, what's over there?
I'm just looking around. I saw something over there. Looks like a hole or something. I'm gonna save. Gotta go for pictures. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Always a house full of cats.
Oh no.
Oh no. Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
As long as I've known you, I think.
I think so. Why is it their eyes so often? We, as you know, rescued our cat, and she had some sort of corneal injury to her right eye, and she's doing fine. She's kept the eye, but why is it that kittens and eyes are always? Why is the eye so problematic?
He's very fast.
Young spry reporter. Respiratory diseases and cats are rampant. Personal stress must okay. Their whole face into shit. Okay.
Oh crap. Why is it still screaming after it's dead?
Maybe it's just echoing in the room.
Or in my mind. It looks pretty finished. I like this sword.
Yeah, they figured Bach did as well. We had her on LIC for a long time, but she's been very stable. So.
Is that the door I came in?
I think you came in there.
I came in this one.
I think so.
Is there anything in here?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay. Ooh, kid. That kitten has not looked stressed in any of the videos I've seen so far. Oh man. Yeah, your puppy hopefully is gonna be bionic now. That's rough. Do you do like fundraising, like a I don't know, like a Kickstarter, not a Kickstarter, but like do you take donations for your kitten rescue stuff? So that's a lot to take on.
What kind of puppy, by the way?
I think I know where I'm heading now. Oh, you have a Patreon. Excellent. Okay. You know what? Can you send me the link for that?
Nice, yeah.
You can either DM me or you can post it in the chat, I guess. Actually, just DM me, I guess. Oh God.
Just a small puppy, Mess's breed, small. Cool.
Oh no. I'm gonna use a thing. Can I reload this like in advance? Oh God. Oof, that was close.
I was about to say you headed it off, but the means by which you do it was by cutting off the head. I thought maybe I had better not make that joke. Mom looks like a mini Spitz. Brother looks like a Chewini. Q looks like a rat terrier. Okay. Okay.
So 3 bullets to take down that big guy. Alright, let's see. So there's another door here. That's where I came... No, that's not where I came in.
That's not where you came in.
Okay, is there anything else in here? Oh, another door, okay. Yeah, I do remember this room, vaguely.
We're coming to the end though, my guys.
There's still another door. Alright, let's go up here.
Use your revolver, yeah. Good thinking.
Oops. Just wanted to reload. That's all. Dump it all. Well, okay. some more health. I guess. I don't know.
I'll add that if you teleport behind something, it explodes.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna see that. I wanna see what that happens. That looks like. Wow, that's so cool. I didn't know that was a thing. It would have deterred me otherwise. Yeah, it was useless.
Well, whatever.
It was not useless because I got to see something explode. I'm surprised at the length of this game. Well, I mean, you know, we had some more leisurely streams, but overall, I think we've been pretty much on track. Sure.
Emperors.
I mean, there was that one time that there was that one stream where I had to run around and punch the zombie to death. That took a while. The body's still here. Hi. That's so funny. I really like that little detail. There's another trap over here. That's so good. That's fine. Still waiting.
You'll get it made.
Yeah, I've been.
Believe you mean you're fine. It's
Had a busy week at work, a couple weeks of work.
Man, goldfish crackers are so addictive. Let's throw it away.
Oh, cool.
I'll have to look at them on Eugene's thing. I feel like I'm not on Twitter, and I feel like you are more on Twitter.
Me?
No, Mike Van Helder.
Oh.
Who was talking about sending you photos of the dog. I want to see this dog. Why don't you do your thing and I'll look? Yeah. Perfect.
There's a thing here. Is it a soldier's letter?
Some kind of letter.
This last letter is going to be like, holy crap, get me out of here. Please.
Oh my god. That dog is so cute.
Third letter from Private Richard
Yeah, I'm very
Jackson to
rarely
his love,
around.
Margaret. Alright, this is going to be super depressing. It's been 2 weeks since Haskell went missing, and I'm afraid to go to sleep. More than once I saw shadows of people moving past my bed, peeking through the blinds to see a wounded soldier being taken from his bed, drugged and delirious in the dead of the night, never to be seen again, as Haskell was, perhaps, as I will be. What happened to them, I don't know. I am afraid to ask what happened, for I know that I would surely be the next one to be taken into the darkness.
Yeah. The eternal darkness redacted. Various soldier letters. This is a dog. Isn't he cute?
Oh, so
Check that out, I
cute.
know.
And those are...
What a cutie.
Oh. Very sweet.
Mm-hmm.
And what happened to whom? Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
It is dark in here.
That's fine.
The other dogs are running, yeah.
Books.
Books, books, books. Row upon row.
Sorry. I know that's
This
just
is
right.
exactly what I think you saw when you were here as someone else. Like, book for book.
Is that where I came in? Is this where? No, this is where I'm going. Oh, it's just a...
Slide
inward.
Should he push the shelf?
Yeah.
Wait, your dog or the brother can't go out? Okay.
Hello. the rat came up. I was like, what?
Hold on. You should have gotten Vampiro Dog. I don't know. I like the idea of you with the golden, joyful dog.
I don't like these narrow corridors. Hi.
Imagine why you don't like the corridors and the haunted
And a thing.
cathedral.
Okay. You know what would be cool is if you could switch weapons with the trigger buttons. Like, you know, modern games. Oh, hey. The key.
There.
The binding hall key. Binding hall key. Is that fancy door, I guess, that I couldn't... I didn't even try to open that fancy door, so that's probably what it's
Binding
for.
hall key. What I'd like to know is, like, is it labeled binding hall key? Because what about a random key would make you say, oh yes, this one is the key to the binding hall? Who has a binding... What is a binding hall? I mean, I know, because I've played this game. But why would you ever assume that this was, like...
Well, I mean, the game has to
default
call it...
room in
Maybe
your
the game
cathedral?
has to call it something, I don't know.
The binding hall.
But the book is filled with all sorts of knowledge. Surely, perhaps he just knows. I mean... He read the book. He reads things. He's book smart. He's book smart. Okay, so we'll back out here.
No more punching.
I don't know if you're reading if you are the type of person to read an evil book that you found in a giant hand. Maybe
You
you
have
aren't.
no choice.
Maybe
It's
you
like,
aren't
should
book
he
smart.
take the book? You're like, no. Okay, game stop.
He drinks and he knows things. I could use a drink now. Okay, so now we're out here.
Wow. No, okay. His shirt is not green. It's just the light.
Just a little.
I was like, I didn't realize this whole time you were
Green
wearing
shirts
a vivid
weren't
green
around
shirt.
until the 1930s.
Yeah. Olive green.
Pretty sure. Okay, so that's where I came in.
Is that
That's
the binding hall door?
That's
I
what
mean,
I'm
how would you even
assuming it
recognize
is.
that?
That's what I'm assuming it is. But here's another door that I haven't gone through yet, so I'm gonna go in there.
I
Just
mean,
in
what's the
case.
decor in your binding hall?
Rubber bands? Maybe the binding hall is where they make those tomes of eternal darkness. They're binding books.
Like binding books
Yeah.
in human skin, like you do?
Yeah. Oh crap. Hi. I mean, it's not that big a deal if you. It's just a waste of time more than anything. Okay, let's see what's in here. Anything? What is this? Some kind of balcony here. Where am I?
You're in that other door.
Oh, okay. Hey, Handler. Oh, okay. What? I didn't see that thing there.
Extra motivation to go red, huh?
Thankfully, it's not like some kind of transporter accident. You don't end up merging with the creature on the other end.
Those are the fly situations, huh?
That's a teleporter. What? Oh, okay. Sure. I wonder why this thing assumes that those things are hymns.
Yeah, right?
Am I supposed to go down here already? Should I go back up to that other room first?
I'm sure it's fine.
Okay. Oh, alright. Oh!
close. It's not gonna change. Let's grab his eggs.
It's amazing that they can make something that's sometimes a convenience also an inconvenience.
I think one of the rooms is called Antorbach.
And
The purple one is Mantorok. I think I conflated them. That's been bothering me for a while.
milky blue bottle stands on the altar. Should you drink it? Ooh, magical elixir.
Magical elixir. Might be useful at some point.
I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, no waste.
I'm not gonna drink it.
Yeah, he's, pretty all around. I mean, he's not so sane, but, good magic, good health on this guy.
Oh, restore all of his magical energy. That's super handy.
This isn't a random evil bottle. This is a
But how does he know that? How does he know
elixir.
that? How does he know that?
Magic with a K.
But how does he know that?
It says
Just by
it right
looking
there.
at it.
How did he know it was the binding chamber key?
Binding hall.
Binding hall.
Binding
excuse
chamber
me.
is something else.
Oh, well.
Swish, don't swallow. Alright.
Oh boy, what could be behind that door?
I don't know. Something binding, I guess.
If only you had a binding hall key.
If only. I only have one binding hall key. It doesn't even say the door to the binding hall. He doesn't even know. Alright, let's go in.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Dudes.
See? How do you know they're dudes? You don't know that.
Well, that's true. If you're taking dudes to mean men, but I don't always mean men. Although I often mean men when I say dudes. Other times I'm just like, hello, my dudes.
So, did anyone watch Hamilton today?
I was sore tempted.
You know,
didn't
yeah, I
see
would have
it.
been more tempted if we had not actually seen it. I would have been watching it like today, of course.
I got to see it again last year. A friend of mine took me.
Oh, you did see it twice. That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah. A friend of mine took me, and they had these seats that we were able to sit in the orchestra, so it was nice.
All right. Watched the Will Ferrell Eurovision movie. Second time today. Is Will Ferrell in that? I know people have been talking about the
I saw a
Eurovision.
clip of that.
People have been talking about the Eurovision movie, and I didn't know what it was, and I thought it was actually like footage of Eurovision, so I didn't have any interest in it. Or I thought it was a documentary or something. It's a comedy?
Yeah,
Will
I saw a
Ferrell
clip
and
of
Rachel
it.
McAdams, really? Okay, interesting.
I saw a ABBA sing-along scene.
All right, I'll watch that. Will Ferrell, not always great, but
I don't know, the clip was really fun.
Peter attempts to flip the corpse over to discover his identity, but all that is left of the man's face is a ruined mass of eaten flesh. Great.
That is very clearly untrue based on the
How would
graphic.
he even know who that guy is? How does he know the name of some random soldier? Is it on? Oh, it might be on his. Did they have dog tags back then?
The song along, yeah. That was the scene.
Okay.
It was delightful. Extremely.
I mean, I liked Will Ferrell sometimes.
Ding 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 ding.
Yeah, that's not important.
Definitely not. I would leave it exactly where it is if I were you.
Scroll sits on a small shelf mounted upon the wall. Magical attack spell scroll. Why would it be here of all places? Here in this corridor.
Can't imagine.
Huh. Alright.
Project area. Yeah, I'll be willing to check it out. Seems like the sort of mood booster that would go well.
Looks like I'm all full up. Oh no, I've got some more slots for spells. An age scroll, magical equations and notes upon it. It reads, this incantation saturates an area with aligned magical energy, inflicting massive damage to all enemies within its influence. The magic will affect both large and small, for even the greatest of enemies are made of many small parts. The spell requires Anterbach, and Red Gormer runes. So, should I make a stronger version of that, or?
I would. I think that's a great idea. You gotta go to new spell to do it, but yeah.
Do that, and...
Doesn't matter what alignment. Although I guess Celadon is good, yeah.
And Anterbach.
Mm-hmm.
And Red Gormer, right?
Yep.
And Pargon.
Well, you could.
Oh, I
Here
guess
you are.
it doesn't hurt. Groovy. Put time aside and check it out.
I did not know the film was coming out at all. So I
No,
was
me neither.
taken
Was it supposed to be in
totally by
theaters and then
surprise
dropped on
by
Netflix or something?
Like, save, I would.
Was it supposed to be in theaters and then dropped on Netflix, or?
I don't know. I had no idea that it existed at all. Save, yeah?
Oh yeah, let's do that.
And then I saw the song along clip online.
Oh, it's supposed to come out with this year's
interesting.
Eurovision.
Mm-hmm.
So many plans have changed.
Yep.
This corridor is ended by an elaborate door decorated in a manner much different than the others within the cathedral. Peter senses an unbearable evil beyond that door. When he reaches it to open it, fear creeps into his gut and begins to eat at his soul. Should Peter open the door?
With an endorsement
Nothing,
like that.
nothing ventured, nothing gained, sir.
Dumped on Netflix. Right. Oh no!
Hey, his haircut
Guys,
does look kind of like...
That's what I said. It does look like yours.
Am I going to be able to fight, or am I just going to get squished? Let's see.
Yes, the two options should be no and hell no.
Emphasis on hell.
That is the thing that is there.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Shiny. Oh, hello. Oh, that guy. Oh, he's going to squish me. Can I run? I can't do anything. Why would you pull out the revolver out of all the weapons that you have?
I'm sorry, you want to run out of the sword?
He's got a rifle.
Is that what you want?
He's got a rifle. Well,
It's castles. I will remind you that it spoke before.
what horrors are happening here? Okay, so that's happening. Whoops. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Can I block these?
No. But I would run.
Alright. I've got a spell too, my friend. Let me introduce you to my spell list. Okay. Magical attack. Boom.
Enter my heart, prickle my heart, sell it apart.
Pretty exciting. Oh shit.
Uh-oh. Yikes. Well, it's nice that he didn't just squish me this time. It's kind of nice.
Zombo wombos.
Let's see, how much magic do I have? Cast that spell again. I should have put it on the button. Okay, hello. How much magic do I need for this?
A good amount. I would run around
I
some
could
more.
drink my elixir.
You have happy.
No, I'm just gonna run. Oh wait, I've got like 5 things of this.
Seems like a lot, huh?
I'm gonna map this thing to a button.
That's probably wise. Good thinking. I'm gonna go get a soda while you swing uselessly at the thing.
Uselessly.
Although, actually, you're doing okay.
What do I want to assign this to? There's recover, right? And oh yeah, the thing on the left here. Okay. The boss has a the wall animations vibe about it. It's fun time. Kit learns quickly, walked across the keyboard and shut the computer down. That's pretty advanced. Did he learn that from watching Wally and Oscar? Alright.
Enter the heart. Requiem. Heart.
Did it actually hit him?
Enter the heart. Requiem. Heart. Senator heart.
That's actually doing any damage to this guy. That was an old one though, wasn't it? Nuts. Can't quite tell if I'm actually. I think it's got 3 legs. I can't quite tell for sure that it's actually doing damage to this guy.
If we didn't catch him at the right time, then we have
Enter the heart.
Oh no. It's gonna just kill me. Oh no. Great. That's a problem. Huh.
Enter the heart. Requiem. Heart. Senator heart.
Oh, I did get him
Yeah.
that time. Okay. Oh, was that it? Whew. This is me when I see a
moving
roach.
the line forward.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh dear, that's a problem. Yeah, I guess I don't have that much more elixir here. Oh shoot.
Enter the heart.
Oh boy. Oh crap. Oh, that's not good.
Run, friend, run!
This is really began.
Right? Fun times.
3 rounds.
I was going to be very impressed if you got through them on your first try.
3 rounds. Okay.
So was that a yes to you ate the egg roll?
I ate an egg roll, but I thought it was the old one.
There was only one.
I thought it was still one of the other old ones. I didn't know anything
It might
about
have
it.
been. Yeah, I don't know. It's okay though. I'm enjoying these.
Okay. I'm actually
Fun
impressed.
chapter,
That,
huh?
I'm impressed that he actually gets to do this fight because I thought this was going to be for like, what's her name?
Yes, I was enjoying it when you were very angry about.
All right, so I got that. I
Don't
got
forget
this-
to remap your spell.
Did I not do? Oh yeah, you're right.
It was
Okay.
before your save point, yeah.
And I think
After your
I think
save point.
having a medium one might be good too. I don't know for sure.
Well, obviously the longer one is much more effective, but
So I've got a shield, but that probably doesn't do much.
it's also a low power shield.
All right. I guess
You can craft a larger. Yeah, you really made it far on that first try.
All right. Well, let's see how this goes. I'm probably not going to be wanting to waste magic on that on those other spells anyway.
Or you can cast your shield, run around in a circle, and then hit save.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You could even do it right outside that creepy door.
Is it on the other? Is it at the end of the corridor in here?
There's another step or two.
It's over here.
That's the door.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's see. Well, might as well. Okay. Spell list.
I don't feel bad if you had just gone right into the binding hall and like missed the elixir. I think I did that on a playthrough.
So shield. Let me make a
I think you'd
new
have to,
version of it.
make a.
Wait. let me
I think
put-
it's protect self. Like it's a straightforward.
Bankrock Santac.
Yeah, I think that's protect and self.
Okay. Right.
You can often just intuit them. No, you'll want purple probably.
How's my magic looking?
It's full right now. You can cast your shield and then you can run around and
I didn't
regenerate.
cast it yet. That's why.
Yeah.
Is that
Yes.
the... Oops. Magic. How long does that thing last?
I don't know, but it's not. It has no gameplay effect right now. You mean the shield?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I think it lasts until it gets taken down. Like damage. I think we'll get rid of it.
Of course, it's making him tired.
I mean, you don't have to literally run, I think.
Don't I?
I don't think you do. You just have to walk or move.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna be moving pretty soon, so I'm gonna save now. Don't remember this part of the game. Oh, thanks, Omega Ace. I guess we got to the last version of him. Or the last phase of his attack. Okay. So it's left his full spell. Okay. I skip this? No.
Yeah, I wish you could. That would be nice. I had to do this fight many times.
And as far as the game knows, I haven't been here before. I was referring to your. Yeah, it was a good. Good first try. Oh, that was Jake. Great one. Thank you. Sorry. Yeah, we'll see.
It's a very hypnotoad-like sound.
Hi.
Very hypnotoad-like sound, not a very hypnotoad-like creature. Significantly more aggressive.
Boom, boom, boom. Just like when people shoot their guns at like UFOs in movies.
I'm sure they do it in real life too. But it makes me more depressed to think about it.
Alright, these things will attack. Better not have a roll. Just figured I'd dodge at the last moment.
Enter the heart. Record heart. Heart. Select heart.
Okay, so maybe you just have to give him a good hit.
Yeah. You have to catch him while you actually cast.
Right. Well, I was casting before and it didn't look like it was actually hurting him.
Yeah, no, I think if he's... I don't quite remember what...
Well, it looks like he's shielded right now, right? Maybe that's the thing, because he's glowing.
As much stomping as there has. You might be able to get away with a cast without that. No? Okay.
Oh, for crying out loud. That didn't go well at all. So much jelly on the floor. Alright, I'm gonna try a different strategy. Because I could just run away and shoot all the zombies away. Until the
Yeah, I mean, you
thing
don't have
constricts.
to, yeah, until the last stretch, you don't actually have to be right up close to
Right.
the person with them.
Yeah. That's okay.
Hi, zombie.
Hey, zombie. Oh, you saw that, huh? That's okay. We're learning. And I'm already charged up for this fight here. My last save. They give you that first attack for free, pretty much. Just have to sit through another cinema scene. Oh, shoulder was bad. Hurt.
Wow, I heard that.
Oh, I didn't see it before, zombie. Hi, thank you for coming by. I hope you're doing well. I don't know what that is, but I want it. It looks like the batarang or something. It might have come through and I just missed it.
Yeah, he's busy getting smacked in the face.
Thanks.
Do
Do I need to be like close to him to cast a spell? I don't? Okay.
Until the third round when the wall forces
Gotcha.
you to be.
Oh, okay.
But he does other stuff if you're not,
Right.
you know, things that come
Right. I just wasn't sure if I needed to be like next to him in order for it to take effect. Okay, that helps.
You just gotta not hit him with like weight or whatever. Hit the wrong button.
Oh
Anyway.
no! What?
Oh no. That's alright, you still have enough for another cast, I think.
I pressed left though.
Enter the heart. Record heart. Center heart.
It didn't work.
What about this?
Shoot. Huh. Why did that not work?
Enter the heart. Record heart. Center heart.
That took.
Does he have to be glowing here? I
Maybe. I mean, if it worked the first time,
don't know.
then.
Who knows?
I think his voice would get louder. Anything out here? He stomped this time.
Oh, they're hitting your field, actually. That's
Forgot I had that
kind
set
of
up.
useful.
Forgot what my.
Right, and his left. Oh, enchant the icon.
Oh, they're about to explode. Okay. You guys do that.
Enter the heart. Record heart. Center heart.
Maybe he needs to be glowing then.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I think maybe he needs to be glowing to use it. Oh, no,
Shame.
he was-
You can run around while still try casting again after he summons the next match.
It's just a glowing. I think maybe he has to be glowing. That's the time to strike.
Maybe.
I'm pressing left. The D-pad on this isn't doing what it's supposed to do. Oh, they're gonna explode again. Okay, I'm telling you, I'm hitting left. Maybe I should pick a different button for this because it's messing me up. I'm gonna give it.
Give it a bottom one. Put it on down. That's what you keep.
Well, no, I'm gonna give it a button.
You only have a Y. That's all.
I'm just gonna do that.
Okay.
That was my heal spell, right?
Yep.
Alright, I'm gonna make the bottom button the heal spell. I should make a stronger version of that.
You want the purple.
What does the purple do?
It heals everything, as opposed to green healing sanity and red healing health.
Alright, I'm gonna make this a button. Magic.
You do.
I'm gonna wait till he's flashing. I think that's what I'm gonna have to strike.
And you might consider going around behind anything you made. Just look up
Here. Oh, I can pass it from back here. Oh shoot! Was it also cast? Was it also assigned to that button? Because that was the spell, but it didn't.
Yeah, you had it assigned to 2 buttons.
It didn't work.
Well, I think you stopped glowing.
I see.
I think you have to start it as the monsters come.
Maybe the shield is a good idea. I'm waiting for him to glow.
Enter my heart. Little heart. Skeleton heart.
The steel thing was very effective, though, I have to say. It's a nice little shield. I never thought of doing that.
Total accident. Losing his mind.
Give it up. Nothing else to write.
So wait till you see them coming.
After he summons them, as soon as they're all up, start.
Enter my heart. Little heart.
They looked at you. You have to wait till they're all up, and then you.
Are you
jump into
kidding
it.
me?
No. I told you, after they're all up. And they'll look at you, and then. That damage field was a really great spell.
It's on now. Might be helpful for when I'm really close to him.
Wait until after they look.
No, I'm looking to see how much magic I have. I don't have enough to cast that spell. Also, I'm losing health. Because I'm going insane, so I'm losing health.
Yes. I agree with
I probably should just do this with the around this. So next time I should be able to. Magic. They shut off your water? I don't think I have enough magic. I didn't know them looking at me was going to mess up this spell.
Yeah, if you take damage.
least we have the timing down. Great.
Yeah, although I think with him stopping it was different.
It is.
I think so.
We'll see how I do with him. That would have been a good time to attack. I know he's casting a spell right now. I have to time it. How am I going to do that? Maybe I have to use a shorter spell.
I just struck 9 times.
So much of you can reach me.
Yeah.
Okay, drink that.
Enter my heart. Record heart. Cell heart.
What? Huh.
We ain't got enough to cast.
Green one?
Enter my heart. Record cell heart.
Doesn't have to do that. That's right. So that's powerful.
Enter my heart. Record cell heart.
Amazing cardio. Thank you for the help.
Sure.
He's been doing Ring Fit Adventure, I'm sure.
Hey.
Okay.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, casting the shorter spell was a good idea, Cora.
I thought you might want to have it ready.
Thanks, Omega Ace. Thank you, Emperox. I mean, the next thing I was going to try doing was just punching him. You know, I figured if I just ran around and punched his feet,
Punch
you
the
know,
feet.
it probably would have worked.
Yeah, honestly, I think it took me many more attempts before I was able to succeed on that.
With the Guardian of Ulyaoth vanquished and the stained glass that kept it hidden lying in pieces, the essence of Xelatoth is now liberated. Its magic beckons to Peter, calling to him. He approaches cautiously. Should Peter retrieve the essence of Xelatoth? Yes. Peter reaches out for the artifact, but pulls away as if he feels its corrosive magic close on his hand. Why didn't you do that with the Book of the Eternal Darkness? Okay, wrapping his hands in a shred of clothing, he carefully lifts the artifact from its resting place. He just wanted to take his shirt off. Peter has acquired the essence of Xelatoth.
Didn't specify what article of clothing. He might have just wanted to take his pants off.
Yeah, it's his
Or
underwear.
his hat.
It's his underwear.
be
69
that
years
hat.
later, that's not a coincidence.
And
What do you
that
mean?
was how
69?
I came by it.
That was how I
I
came.
know it sounds crazy, but there you have it. The only proof I have is that statue.
What, somebody actually survived. Oh my gosh.
It's a strange one.
I know,
I've
right?
seen
It's a
one
happy
like it
ending.
before.
Finally.
You have?
Yes.
Him and the archaeologist,
Very
right?
rare, though. Very obscure.
I've had experts take a look at it. and none of them know what it is. And you
He looks
do.
like
I'm
Wallace from
somewhat
Wallace
of
and
an
Gromit,
expert
except
on these
really
things
old.
myself.
He's wearing the
An
same
interest
sweater
I developed
or
a long
jumper.
time ago while I was a young man.
Then you should keep it.
Yeah, these men seem to
Lord
be fans of
knows
his
I
sweaters.
have no interest in it. I am sure it's the cause of my sleeplessness. I keep thinking about it, as if it's calling out to me.
Then a drink, perhaps. For the gift.
Oh,
For an
don't kill him.
unusual objet d'art.
It's like poisoning him. Alright, so where does that thing live? It's like his lucky dime. It's like its lucky penny. Chapter complete. How is it the guy in World War I is the
But
one
it's
who
so
lived?
satisfying that he finally did, right? Especially after poor Luther just got smushed.
Having stopped reading, Alex discovers a small penny taped to the back of Peter's chapter page. It came back.
It's lucky.
So he came out of there and he's like, wait, I'm going back to the circuit breaker. I'm taking my penny. I mean, it was lucky, right? He did survive, so maybe that's the only thing that kept him alive. Alright, let's save.
Good thinking.
I would hate to have to do that fight again.
I'm actually really impressed you only had to do it like three times.
Well, I had some help. Alright, should we keep going? Or
Why not?
I don't know.
I'm awake. Are you awake?
I'm awake.
I'm awake. Are you? What?
I'm awake. I'm gonna get up to stretch for a second, get some water though. So,
Oh, that's a great idea. Water.
water.
I don't think I've drunk anything except soda in like 5 days. May I have water too? No, wait. No.
How many cans of soda did you have over here?
I'm telling you. No, I want the straw. I'm telling you, I need water. It's totally required. You know, I can hear the sound just on the save screen of someone crying through the walls. It's quite delightful.
I mean, that guy was way easier than most of the bosses in Battle Kid. So. Alrighty. See, it says I've only played for 12 hours, but we know it's been longer than that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I told you I played through this like at least 12 times. I've only just caught on to the fact that Roivas is Savior spelled backwards.
Wow.
I mean, we're talking decades of time in which I failed to recognize.
And Alex is Zella, but then there's Zelatoth.
Might be Shayla. Well, that's funny because the woman who voices Alex also voices Zelatoth.
That's like, wow, that's like Aragon.
Aragon, I caught on to.
Oh my gosh. Well, you got Alucard. All right, so I did save, right? I did save just now. Okay. So wait, where did he put that thing? It's in here somewhere. Is it in here? Or is it in... It's probably in that room that I haven't been able to get into. There's that room upstairs that I've never been able to get into.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of the rooms yet, isn't it?
Alright, I think I've looked at everything here. Or so I thought before. Alright, I think I need to go out. It's probably in his library. Looks like you can use it again.
And like she's just trotting around the house, carrying around the essence of Mandara.
Hey, Sean Robinson. How are you?
The walls are coming from inside the house, indeed.
Oh, here we go.
Please help me.
One of those hard maids. Am I supposed to kill her? She's just a ghost, right? Hi. What are you doing?
I can't get the blood out.
Oh dear. Hey, the basement key.
Hey, the basement key.
That ghost dropped it. It's random and weird. Alright. It's not from the binding room or anything like that.
The binding hall, excuse me.
Starting to think that collecting all these possessed artifacts of an ancient evil in one central location was not the best way to exercise them. Right? It's like keeping all your Horcruxes in one place. Alright. It's probably not.
Horcruxes are pluralized horcruxes.
Horcruxes. Right? It should be Horcruxes.
Horcruxes?
Horcruxes.
Horcruxes. I like that.
That's one haunted basket you got all your eggs in. Alright, I know I have a basement key. Which probably I should use over here.
Good thinking.
But, should I go upstairs? Well, I guess not. Alright, maybe something down here will open the thing upstairs. Oh wait, don't I need to do... What do I need to do down
She
here?
just flipped her
You commented on that the last time I did that.
I know, but I forgot about it and then appreciated it again. Just, I love it.
Wow, this is a very brightly lit basement.
Can you imagine the energy bill? Those lights must have been on since before her grandfather died.
Right? Where are we gonna go down
Oh,
here?
but it's better to go to the basement than a haunted situation?
If you're thinking of going into the basement, don't. You had to make sure the What
Oh.
else would be crying in your house, Omega Ace Gaming?
So there's some blood dripping from the ceiling, too. Better make sure
The
it's
the
not in your
crying,
television.
the worst sound in any video game forever for me is the crying witch in Left 4 Dead.
Oh,
And
that,
Left 4
yeah.
Dead 2. That sound alone. This game is pretty bad too, but it kind of sounds like this, actually. Come to think of it.
There she goes, flipping that sword. She's
You
so
didn't. You could have
handy.
just muted the stream, Omega. Hey. I mean, I like my sword, but I'll take that too.
Yes, I remember the cosplay of that witch. Oh my god, it's creepy. What a great, idea, though. Can you imagine how many people that person freaked out?
Did I have ammo for this? I do.
That's a revolver.
Oh, it works the same, does it? The playroom in Shadow
was.
Man.
A
I
plus plus
haven't seen that.
would flee in terror again.
Yeah, right. That cosplay. Okay. Okay, here's. Door over there. What's this? More shotgun shells. Okay. This is not a safe thing to do if you're trying to keep your guns out. Oh, hello.
Who said this?
What could this be for? I mean, what could Red Penny be for?
Examine that.
All but one of the fuses are intact. The absence of this one is suspicious, and until it's replaced, the circuit connected to it is useless.
The absence of this one is suspicious.
She read about this,
I know.
and she happens to have a lucky penny.
Look at that enormous safe also. You could fit 6 people inside.
It's a safe room. He's probably in there right now. The
He's
safe
dead.
is large and old-fashioned, made in the days when security was derived from the heavy metal construction rather than secure locking mechanisms. Wasn't it both? It doesn't look like it would be too difficult to break the combination if only Alex had a stethoscope to hear the tumblers more clearly. Or she could tie it to the back of a car and drive it down the highway. Right? No?
Doesn't she need another set of people with
Maybe
a
she
separate
does.
safe?
She needs Paul Walker
this.
and Vin Diesel.
I recall multiple safes. That's all I remember.
Hasn't the patriarchy taught you to be desensitized to women crying? Yikes. There's Acme safes, yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
Punch that safe good. Scramasack
She
that
actually
safe.
can't. She actually can't use her sword on it.
Hmm.
Wait a minute. What? Oh, I was using the wrong button. I didn't know that I could do that. What is that? What is she even doing?
She's bracing. She's like getting ready to.
But how is that helpful?
It's your targeting mechanism.
Oh, right. There's nothing to target, though. Nope. Never getting in there. But I have a revolver and I have shotgun shells, so maybe I can shoot my way into it. If she needs Paul Walker, I have to bet he could be in this game. You don't know.
There are many undead in this game.
It's true. Alright. And another door. What is this door doing here?
Like a replacement door for when you like have to break doors down.
Right.
Maybe it was the door that used to belong to that room that's clearly been wallpapered over.
Oh, there you go. Thou hast defeated the safe. Thy experience increases by 5. Alright, I'm going to go in this door. I'm going to try to. Oh wait, I've got the fuse thing, but I don't know if I should do that. Okay, what's in here?
Great room. Dig it.
Some sort of contraption. Probably needs power. The brass framework hangs from the ceiling, cradling the globe. Oh, the thing. Right, okay. The globe in the observatory above it seems to have been modified, now part of some elaborate locking mechanism. Okay. Interesting. Right. Okay. Well. Okay. I'm gonna need... Make a knowledge roll on the safe. Alright, let's shove that penny in here.
6+ also seems like a really like easy knowledge roll. Like this combination of safe would be known to many.
Alex jams the lucky penny in place of the missing fuse. Trip breaker. What? Is that the room?
Something happened.
Oh, that's that dark room upstairs that I wasn't able to do anything with.
There you
Right.
go.
Okay, I just
Wait.
remembered. I remembered. That's why I remembered I was supposed to go in the basement because I was supposed to trip the breaker. Right.
It's pretty great.
Anything to do with this? No, I can't do anything with this yet. Okay. All right, we're going upstairs, friends.
Yay!
We're gonna save and then we're gonna go upstairs, friends. Just in case there's more ghosts and things up here.
Meanwhile, guys, if I didn't mention it before, I totally cut Eugene's hair today.
She did, and she did a bang-up job.
I've never given a haircut before.
Going upstairs into the dark room. It shouldn't be dark anymore. So much for being eternal. Ha ha ha.
Right? Look at it. It's like YouTube tutorials, man.
YouTube tutorials and a $40 haircutting kit.
That's great.
Yeah, things are opening up, but I don't really want to go to a super cuts right now. Is it this one? No, it's this one. Haha! Let there be light. Alright, what is this? Page from the Journal of Maximilian Roivus. Excellent.
Oh, Maximoosh.
Anything else in here? That's the only thing that was in this room. I could have just fumbled around in the dark for a little while until I found that thing and then run out of the room again.
What if you felt paper and you're like, it's clearly toilet paper?
So bring it out. This close to buzzing your hair off? Cora can cut it.
Yeah, I now have a great clipper.
An antique medicine... Well, great. I mean, it got the job done. It was okay.
Excuse me.
Was it great?
It was satisfying.
It was actually literally the best shaver you've ever used.
That is true.
Yes.
That is true. With my vast N of 1. But the tutorial I was actually looking at for his hair was one on how to do your own hair. And I was like, oh, now I've learned this cut. I could try to do it on myself. That's a terrible idea, but I could do it.
Hidden away inside the medicine cabinet is a chapter page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness.
Absolutely.
Totally gonna take that.
Best haircut in months.
Uh-oh.
I also cut the
I
child's
haven't read the
hair
journal
today.
page yet, though.
You are not free to leave this plane until you complete a task for me. You are to hunt and kill the master of this house. Do this one thing, and you will
Shabongos.
be free. Else fear the wrath of Uriel.
That's not good.
Everything is complete for your arrival, Master. Now we must wait for the planets to align, and that
Oh,
is
boy.
not too many years from now.
Is it like now?
Another royalist has crossed our path. This time, we will not be so merciful.
Mercy.
Well, I mean, this
has
is the
no
haircut
place
that I
in
learned,
this
so it wouldn't be trimming. It would be like,
He will meet such
Straight
a
up,
horrible death
you know.
that the rest of the line will never set
Cutting.
foot in his house
it's a lot of
again.
hair.
Pray to me.
I'd rather keep it longer for a while.
Don't.
That's a good one. Pray to me that they don't. When you're talking to a god. I like that one. All right. Good. I was worried I wouldn't get to look at the page here. Journal page. Okay. Get out. Master of the house, stolen out the charm. Oh yeah, we want to get some dog clippers too. I sought to love all, yet now love causes me pain and suffering. I have learned to fear nothing, although it is nothing that I most fear. Is this a riddle?
Best of times, worst of times.
All that
bullshit.
were loyal to me now number among my worst enemies. What the frack?
That man was strongly opinionated,
Alright.
and perhaps not in a fully justified manner. Yeah, well, this part was the scissors part. I had to do the clipper at the back, although in Eugene's case, I didn't really.
Master of the Planets aligned last Tuesday. Sorry. Oh no. Did you get my Google invite? Can't do anything with this room yet.
Oh, the enemy of your anemone.
Okay, I do everything here. Yeah, that's just gonna be like the last thing, huh? Alright. Guess we'll look at this chapter page.
Alregacy of Darkness. Can Alex read it now? Hey, check you. It's the Save Your Family Estate.
My education in psychiatry did not prepare me.
Well, we know he survived.
I'd love to see
right?
how Freud's view of his mother would change with the knowledge of Chaturga. How Skinner would incorporate Zellertath into his behaviorist theories. How Jung would accommodate Ulioth into his theory of the collective unconscious. Like my ancestor Maximilian, I too had an interest in my family tree. As a psychiatrist, I believed that science could provide answers into my family's sordid, bizarre past. It was with great excitement that I began my search.
That is the face of a highly excited
The
man.
mansion's history was filled with my colorful predecessors. Everything from convicted and hung witches
Hanged.
to committed
Yep.
madmen, each laying their own peculiar mark on its character. I
What I did
intended
was
to
just sit
find
and
their
read in his
secrets.
library. Totally what I would do with my library.
Sitting there and read it? I'm gonna kill that maid first. Oh wait, she probably is the one who cleans up the blood that becomes a ghost.
I believe she cannot get the blood out. Is that the Tome of Eternal Darkness just sitting on your mantle? I'm gonna laugh.
I'm gonna talk to her first.
You're not gonna examine her first?
Checks out alright from back there.
Yeah, right.
Is there anything she can do for him? Well, as you may be able to tell, I'm quite excited right now.
Yeah.
Is that what is it? Okay. A journal of family history. Thank goodness. Isn't the Tome of Eternal
It would be
Darkness kind of
amazing
a
if you
journal?
just kind of left the Tome of Eternal Darkness sitting around.
Oh, hey,
Hi,
Solid
Solid
Nate.
Nate.
How's it going? Reminds you of Alone in the Dark. I haven't played that yet, but yeah, I think it gets the same vibe. All right. I guess that was the important thing. Let's see, anything else in here? Books aren't flying around, so that's nice. Should I leave this room? Go around those
This is
things.
a group that had been studying a channel? Is it a closed and a wing?
Oh. So that's a family tradition then.
Creepy.
You know who I am, Edward. Although you are doing your best not to believe it, I am, or was, Maximilian Roivas, your ancestor. I died in an asylum after trying to warn the world.
Not only is his face
The
completely
pain
devoid of
and anguish
expression,
I
but
felt
he
in
also
that
just
cell has
really looks like
empowered
this
me to
person I know.
linger after my death. I
Very
must
much so.
complete what I started, Edward. The darkness must be stopped, or all of humanity may end.
They had a good run. Or did they?
Sets the clock to the 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Oh.
Is that how they talked about time back then? I question that.
The 33rd minute of the
The
third
third
hour.
hour.
What
So
time is
much
it?
more
It is the
dire.
55th minute of the first hour.
Is it really the 55th minute of the first hour? Wow, we've been playing for a while.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna look at this. An old musty book bound in dry, dusty leather, or is it? This book covers the early history of the Roivas family, dating back before the settlers in this land. Appears to be something pressed between the pages. Yes, get it out. The minute hand of a clock.
33rd minute.
Oh, another one of those things. Spell.
How ancient is it?
The magic pool spell. I could use a magic pool right now.
I am magic sweltering. Magic. I'm telling you, Dalesy, I couldn't believe it.
I need another hand. I need an hour hand.
Is it an above ground or an in ground magic pool? That's cute.
The lore that you haunt the place you died.
Oh, hot splaining.
Roivas. Can't believe I didn't know this. Hey, you can keep discovering new things about games that you've played many times before. Right? You should double check that anyone on the internet knows that. You might be. This could be one
I
of those
was the
things
one
like.
who figured it
It could be
out.
one. It could be one of those
I
articles.
alone.
It could be one of those articles.
I alone caught on to this.
But you should have encountered that by now.
Like 20 years
in an
later.
article.
20 years into playing the game, I finally figured this
Right,
out.
but you would have encountered it in an article at some point in your life,
What do you
right?
think? I don't know.
It could be one of those articles where it's like, fan finds secret about game 20 years later. It's just like it's like that. And
Mario
what's that
3.
sound? It's the sound of millions of hands hitting foreheads and slapping foreheads.
Yeah.
With one word. All right, let's look at the spell that I just found. Where is the spell that I just found? Liquid courage.
I wonder if that restores your sanity or your magic or your health.
I don't know.
Could be any of the three.
All right.
Oh. I really wish it had
Oh, I
had-
can't look at spells because I haven't read the.
Yeah, you don't have a book about
Book of
spells,
spells,
you
yeah.
weirdo. Spells aren't real.
Right. So he just carries it around with him then. Okay. All right. So
It's
I
an
need another
ancient piece
hand.
of paper.
Should I
It's
put
like
can I put the hand in
custom-made.
there now? Even though I don't have the other one. I guess I need the other one too, probably first. So. Could be anywhere in this darned house. Anywhere. I wonder if that. Oh, maybe
Why
I
is
can
my
see.
house so big?
Maybe I can see what's in that room in this era. Maybe he's the one who papered it over.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else in here? Is it-
Neither is Peace Psychiatry.
I like the 50s. This is good. I'm happy to be in a modern era. Okay. The 50s isn't really modern, I guess.
You'll note that, like, Edward must have built that room.
Right. You should know everything about this room.
No, I mean, like...
Oh, the room upstairs?
No, I mean the room at the end of the hallway that is no longer present.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Like his office?
No, like the room with the big machine in it.
Oh, right.
As you
That's-
can see, it's not here in this time.
Right. Right. because it should be over here. Right?
Yeah, it would normally be right there.
Okay. Good thinking.
Normally, in our time. Yeah, no. I don't know that I ever looked it up. Also, like, the content that they would have been writing about would have been the secrets and how to progress in the game, not like whether or not Roy this had any deeper meaning.
Maid, give me the key. Alright. Maid doesn't have.
But you need a haunted maid to give you
Was
the
that coat rack there before? That's important. Another. Oh, there's like another book lying there. Hey, this other clock over here.
That's a clock. Could have hands.
Carriage clock, blah blah blah. The
Why on
33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Yeah, seriously. 3:33 is way too straightforward.
A haunted coat rack.
Haunted.
I feel like I should kill these guys just in case.
They have white gloves. I really and they're
Why
like
does he have
massaging
this
the
huge
wall.
staff?
He's got a huge house to maintain. I don't know.
Play the piano, my friend. He's never learned the piano. Perhaps you could just learn how to play the piano by reading a book. Real quick.
All you need to learn to play the
Hey,
piano
sword.
is a
I'm
scrap
taking
of
that.
paper.
Get out of the way of my sword. I want that sword. An antique sabre.
No, I'll warn you now that you've got that sabre. None of the servants have turned on you yet.
Okay. Wow, that is very dark. What
Yep.
have I been looking at? What?
Oh, looking at that thing over the thing.
No, this is the thing over the thing. But this thing...
I don't
I
think
can't even really see it over here in the stream. It's just a bunch of pictures. Still look around to kill them. Okay. What will they think if they see their boss wandering around with a sword?
I get the sense this guy is really, like, eccentric. I don't think that they're gonna be too taken aback by it as long as he doesn't swing it.
I guess so. Like, in fact, it's probably he does it all the time. That's why it's right there. It's like, oh, here he is. He's got the sword out again. Isn't there a kitchen over here?
I don't understand why they're just randomly rubbing the walls. Like, what are they doing? Are they washing the walls? Are they...
They're trying to coax the house to stop being scary.
Don't be haunted. I love you. Don't be haunted.
Where are all the arcade? Oh, this 1950s no arcade machines there. The grandiose kitchen fireplace. Yep. Just wandering around in here. There's the kitchen. Isn't that the door to the kitchen? Oh, there we go. No one living in the house for a long time, so no wonder the pantry is empty. He lives out of the refrigerator, so to speak. Okay. Oh, hello. Do I have a revolver?
Doesn't look like it. Oh, good night.
Good night, GWN. Thanks for coming by. I will message you later about Ruby. Don't you two massage your house every once in a while?
I don't know if we massage it. We occasionally drive nails into it.
It's like the opposite.
Kind of like acupuncture for houses. Oh.
Throw the bullets, yeah.
I mean, look at that beautiful stained glass in the doors. That wasn't there before.
I don't think there were doors at all before.
There were.
Oh, no, you're right. Whoa, that's weird. No, you're right. There's no creepy statue over here.
Give it 50 years or so.
Hopefully there's no body in the bathtub.
Well, I think that was Alex's body that you saw. So.
Was it her body?
Her body's in the bathtub. There's a problem. Seething with virulence. My goodness.
Sounds like a COVID party.
Sad pigs.
Shotgun shells.
Heavy impact super. There's something to examine over there.
Revolver ammunition. He's got a lot of ammo lying around his house.
Oh, your indoor outhouse has gotten a lot fancier.
Right. Who has all that ammo but the pantry is empty?
Clearly they haven't been using the ammo.
What's that painting? Nothing else? What's that? Okay. A lot of fireplaces. Why are you just wiping that?
Well, that's like at least something that if there was a rag in his hand, he might actually be wiping.
All these
As
people are
opposed to
just
the
pretending
walls.
to work. The Spartan bathroom.
Wainscoting, wallpaper, dual ornamental sconces, and color-coordinated fixtures. Oh. Listen, man, it's a matter of standards. But prancing horse is still about. Maybe they're all... No. Maybe they're all feeling around for the papered-over doorway.
I like how he just kind of follows her down the hall when she turns. This looks like a mansion out of Castlevania. So the walls. That's behind. That's behind. What's that wall that I keep
Yeah,
getting?
they're feeling for the hidden door, I think.
Shotgun shells. There's like there's somebody in every room of this house cleaning. Elephant gun ammunition. What? Oh, maybe there's an elephant gun in there. An oddly proportioned painting of a man in somewhat Napoleonic garb. Obviously, an intentional exaggeration gives the painting an oddly quirky feel. Huh. Okay. Here's an elephant.
Someone did a caricature of Napoleon.
Edward is reassured at the sight of the family gun cabinet and some priceless antique. Is reassured by it? He would rather not have to smash the windows to get inside, but where did he leave the key? Go ahead and just smash it, man. We don't have time for this.
3 books.
Is this the Tome of Eternal Darkness?
No, it is clearly a book. I mean, it's clearly a book about like a cucumber.
I bet that's got the other hand in it.
It's a treatise on limes.
Blunderbusses are great. Spartan bed.
Yep.
I don't think that word means what you think it means.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? It's got that weird flag.
Should adopt a kitten as well and call it Thunderfuss Blunderbuss. It would be great.
Alright, let's take a look. A musty book. History. Something pressed. Yes.
What? Amazing.
Alright. I haven't saved in a while. I'm gonna save before I kill,
Before you kill again.
before I kill again. They're plunderful? You need to start writing for Animal Crossing.
I can't believe you're saying that to someone else.
Well, I wouldn't mind writing for Animal Crossing, but... Alright, let's see what's in here. This looks weird.
Good night, Mike Van Helder. It was lovely to see you.
Good night. Thank you for coming by.
Virtually speaking. Enjoy the pupper.
What? Go away. I'm carrying a sword. Don't
He's
sneak
also
up.
trying to use the toilet.
Don't sneak up on somebody using a sword. Or holding a
Why
sword.
are you bringing a sword into the toilet?
A holdover from the days when servants were all residential help living in the mansion. Okay. Oh, it's servants' quarters, right. So he can't get in there either, then.
Rumor has it.
It's
Get
right,
where?
It's right there.
Get where? I don't know what you mean.
The servants' quarters are right here.
There's definitely not a door there. I
Why
don't know
are
what
they
you're
so
talking
important?
about. What's happening?
Oh. Yeah, that's totally normal. Alright, somebody died in there.
Somebody or somebody.
And then they papered it over. Is this different every generation? No, that's he's
it's
the one
the
who
same
replaced
thing.
it. He replaced it, right? Exorbitant and out of place. More folly than a real house. Almost like some kind of game.
I don't know what makes something a folly. Actually,
I would say
I think I've heard of a folly as a.
the Winchester Mystery House.
It has the word house in the title.
But I'd say it's a folly. Okay. Are we trying to finish this tonight? Is that what we're doing?
Oh my gosh, I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know. I don't know how much more there is. I have the other
Well,
hand.
maybe if you set the hands of the clock to the 33rd hour, 33rd minute of the 3rd hour.
Was I looking for something else? Maybe not. Oh, I need a key for the shotgun room. The shotgun case. Okay. And which room is the clock? Is it in here?
Yeah.
Okay, I was just trying to remember where it was.
It's near the hidden corridor. Although I don't know if there is yet a hidden corridor in this time.
Well.
I suppose this will open a hidden corridor up for us.
That's what I'm imagining. I see. That is how clocks work.
All of them start at 11:58. Nah.
Third minute, 3rd hour. You just wanted me to let you in? Like, why didn't you just float through it, Ghost?
So Maximilian made this thing. Hey, check it out. He's walking through a corridor towards a book bound in flesh that yearns to be possessed.
Take them.
The binding
and
corridor?
use them. They are humanity's only hope. Destroy the Guardians, Edward, and avenge my waste.
For the record, this man died
Why
in
is he so, like, unmoved by all of this?
This
And
man
why
died
does he
in an
look so
insane
much
asylum.
like this guy that I know? I can't tell you how much he looks like this guy.
Oh, hey.
Why would you frame a revolver? I mean, clearly you should save your frame for the elephant.
Need a key for that elephant gun cabinet thing.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder where that key would be.
Examine.
What?
I'm trying to get you to examine the book.
I will in a moment. I'm just collecting things.
Mm-hmm. I hear you.
What kind of book is this, I wonder? A strange leather-bone home sits closed. No. Well, okay.
Good job.
Aha. Magic boom. Can't wait to find out what that does. He's like, looks
Well,
up,
it was
he's
so
like,
funny for him to look up that way.
he's like, what?
With his expressionless face.
It's like, what just happened? Okay. Looks like I got room for 2 more spells. The Dread Scroll contains a secret of arcane magic. It reads, this magic transfers the innate magical energy of the environment to the self. The limitless power of the ancients will be at your disposal for the duration of the magic. Once the magic has waned, you will be bereft of spiritual power until it naturally seeps back into your being. Huh. Okay.
Well, if that's the case, you better cast it at like 9 power or something. Good night, Omega Ace.
Oh, see ya. Good night. Yeah, I don't know how much longer we're gonna be playing.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm getting a little tired.
Tyr and Red Gormor.
Plus a bunch of Pargon. Maybe.
But where's a good place to stop? That's a question. Looks like there's something. No, that's just a light.
We should see it.
Yeah, have a good weekend as well.
Yeah, get some rest.
Alright. Alright, I still need to find that key. Anything else over here? Upon the desk was the work of a madman. Humanity's voivus? It's so funny that you would only just pick up on that now. So then he just keeps that open all the time. Huh. Oh no, she opened it too.
All the time. He's had it open for like 5 minutes.
Right. Oh no, I forgot because
Your complaints are
it's
valid.
open in the present, but I forgot that Alex also did that thing with the clock. Yeah.
Oh, don't slice the books now.
Oh no. Oh my god.
She can't get the blood out. That guy can get the blood out.
That's horrible.
Whoa.
What? That's a coincidence. Oh, she's fine. Oh, she's not fine. I told you I should have killed her before.
Whoa.
What the?
That is murder. No, he had good help. It's just, you know, the help kind of got eaten.
She's
and
actually evil right now, right? Okay.
she was good help until her soul got sucked out or whatever just happened. I don't know what it was.
Finish her? No. Huh.
That is so distressing.
That was weird. So hard to get good help these days. Half a key tumbles out from the vase that has been toppled and smashed. Half a key? Come on.
Bottom half.
Really? And that's also not the key I'm looking for. Okay. Oh, she's gone. Weird. Okay. So that's interesting. Guess I have to break more vases. Where's the rest of it?
That thing ran off through the wall, though.
It sure did. Over here. Over here. Is there... What? It's going all over the place and killing all of my help. So that's... Where is that? It's on the other side of this floor, I think.
It's upstairs. I don't know.
I can turn around there very easily.
I don't understand your decisions. I really kind of wish they hadn't built that extra room. I love the way that wall of books looks. And I get it's not my imaginary digital mansion, but I don't know. I still have design opinions.
Now, which room is that?
Oh,
Oh, jeez, come on, man.
hey, he's adopted your punching technique. Fisticuffs.
Oh, his head is still on the floor. It's really gross.
Disgusting. Oh, it's gone now. That's also distressing in its way.
Is there a key here somewhere? Not sure why I ran it. Ew. It's creepy when it flashes like that. If you wanted to rage, just ask. What are you doing? Right, that's downstairs. That's in the kitchen. I guess I'm supposed to keep tracking this thing.
Belle does appear to be eating your servants. And or converting them to darkness. Yeah. Emperox is right.
Should pay them better.
First place instead of driving them to side hustle for the Dark Lord. Get it! Kill it! First gets your servant. Get it more. Get it more.
Wait,
Autopsy it.
what the heck was this thing?
Where is that thing?
It's gotta be in the basement. That's nice. You okay, man? Grateful for having their life spared from the monster, the servant offers a token of thanks. Is that using the non-gendered pronoun? Wow.
Also, did that guy, like, take the basement key from you? Is that the token? No, okay, never mind.
Just some ammunition.
Wait a minute. What's he doing with ammunition?
Now we're just talking about the weather like nothing happened.
Indeed.
Yep, serving playing some kind of uprising. Where's the key? The key. Alright, well maybe when I leave the room, that thing will go after the servant.
Say, I spot some other vases. Boxes. I'm actually kind of flagging.
Yeah, sure. Wrap it up pretty soon. It'd be nice to get that other the key, but I guess it's as good a place as any to stop, huh? If I have the important part of the key, then maybe I can still open it. Can I call a locksmith?
So, like, what exactly were you gonna do if you didn't happen to know magic? You know what I mean? Like, how were you gonna repair that key if not with a repair spell?
That's true. Oh, there we go.
Guess it's a thing that...
So that room.
It's going for the elephant gun.
Oh, the elephant gun. It's down here. Yikes. Oh no!
Break free, man.
I remapped my
Heal
heal spell.
thyself, yeah.
Is it
You
the
did
down
a little
button?
something. No.
The
That
right
was
button?
where you, I don't know what you did. Maybe it was down. Maybe it was down. cover Sanity.
Well, we can just leave it there, I think, right?
Okay. Hi.
Because I'll get that cinema scene telling me to run up there again. So we'll track it down next time. All right, guys. I think it's pretty late, so maybe one more stream and we'll do this. I don't know. I don't know how much more game there is, but we'll play again. Could play tomorrow. No, we've got a movie thing, don't we? Well, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the Red Cross sure took blood differently back in the day.
That was fun. That was good times. I was really impressed by how quickly you killed that Guardian thing.
Yeah.
I thought that would take up a big chunk of time, but it did not. You kicked some butt.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a safe holiday. I will probably talk to some of you soon. Yeah, take care. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.